Hey guys, welcome back to Max Cast for Unification. Today I have a 1 versus 1 for you on Deadly Fun Archeology, and on the left side playing Steel Legion we have Vrax. On the right side playing the 13th Company we have MrBlueDude. This replay was sent to me quite a while ago by MrBlueDude, I guess, or in the Unification group, I guess it was shared. So I'm interested in how this pans out. We have a lot of Pioneer squad, like 3 Pioneers, which is the max, into okay, horsey spam, interesting. And we stick to the 13th Company side so we can see their mines. We get Wolf Den into second builder, into a third builder, which is also pretty standard. The first Grey Slayer's already been capping. We call him, I think, Joe or Jon Snow, right? First Grey Slayer, getting some more Hall of Knowledges for the economy income. Third builder and a second Grey Slayer. You can also already get a third Hall of Knowledge as well. But we have already some horses coming in. Look at them go. So they are wanted to decap this, but yeah, right in the nick of things, the booby trap point was placed there, so the Iron Priest can build it up if they allow it. It is, yeah, they do quite a lot of damage in range, which I wasn't aware of, to be honest. I thought they were melee specialists, but okay. So you have one squad of Grey Slayers here. Is he getting another one? Probably would need one. But he finishes up his Hall of Knowledge, so his income is somewhat increasing now. But yeah, look at the DPS of these guys. What do they have? A freaking last pistol or what? Pew pew pew. Write them down, yeah, they say while shooting their pistols, I guess. More tech marines are saying Iron Priests here, 2 Iron Priests and 2 squads of Grey Slayers here. And they do have a regeneration trait when they are near their buildings. They move in now for the melee, but there are some booby trap mines here, booby trap points, so this wasn't the greatest of ideas. I mean, they also do friendly fire, so yeah, we see something researched here or built. Let's it's grenades, so they now have grenades, the 2 Grey Slayer squads, and the Rough Riders move away for now, getting closer to this booby trap point, which is not built up yet. Other than that, John is busy capping this relic here. Probably should have gotten this point, but yeah, he was ordered, I guess, a long time ago. We have now some smoke grenades here, increasing the range, decreasing the range damage taken by everybody inside or only the Grey Slayers. I'm not sure how these smoke shells work from the Rhino. It's basically like the smoke shells from the Rhino. Tell me please in the comments if it affects only your allies or everything. One Rough Rider going down. How much do they cost? 35, which is rather cheap. A Grey Slayer costs you 50, so yeah, you should take down more of these riders than Grey Slayers. But yeah, you are limited in numbers with the Grey Slayers. All Iron Priests got killed. Do I see it correctly? Oh, I think one is left building something over here. No, not building, but staying over here. And yeah, we have like the good old smoky firing line here, which Steel Legion, I was saying, the 13th Company is so they like it smoky. And yeah, they should win this, I guess, especially now that the morale has been broken by these Rough Riders. At least one squad, the other squad has the morale. So it's kind of an even fight here. I'm not seeing anybody winning right now, but yeah, it should change now with the Wolf Lord teleporting in here. And yeah, he should finally put an end to this nonsense. But all the while, the Steel Legion getting up this point, probably also the middle point. So we have now 55 and 15 against, okay, 86 and 10. So it isn't the biggest economy advantage in the world, and the Hall of Knowledge is still building up, so it will get up a little more as well. But yeah, a lot of horses here, a lot of horses, and no real chance to scrap anything, to be honest, because to scavenge, that is, because scrap is more obvious there, to scavenge, because these hey, wasn't I wouldn't say back foot in that sense, but like in the defense all the time. Another grenade going in. The grenade probably, yeah, dealing good damage, but most importantly, having some disruption here. These guys, they have like these Ah, it's the gas mask. It looked like a little cotton mask or something. Yeah, but of course it's a gas mask. It's the Legion after all. Look at him go. The Wolf Lord is now looking at this listening post. Funny. And you get more priests here, I guess. Maximum priests, and then you would want to attack up at some point. You would need to scrap your own building. I think the Hall of Knowledge has been scavenged, and yeah, you need one more scavenge either of your own building or one scavenge of an enemy. But yeah, he probably scavenged his Hall of Knowledge over there, so he can now start tier 2. It's very nice. Is it scavenged? Yeah, you see it over there. Yeah, the booby trap points are all up, but yeah, the economy advantage and map, how should I say, map control advantage is in the quarter of Steel Legion, given that they do not have the greatest economy. Are they going tier 2? Are they tier 2 yet? I don't think so. I haven't seen it. Do they have any spare money? No, they are busy reinforcing the horses all the time, I guess. Or they are tier 2 and I have missed it, which is also possible. But yeah, tier 2 is on the way for the 13th company. You have now 4 squads of Grey Slayers. Wow. That's what I call Grey Slayer spam here. I mean, they scale really well. They get additional models over the tiers. They get, like the grenades we have seen already, they get more weapons, upgrades in tier 2. Like, yeah, they're really scaling hard. They're really good early on, but they're also scaling. Like, the strongest they are probably set in tier 1 with their smoke shells and all the things. A little smoke trail from the horses is really nice. Actually, 13th company is getting on the offensive here. It's a problem after tier 2. What do you do after tier 2? In tier 2 you can get like wolves of Fenris, I think they're called, and some long fangs, which are really strong, but yeah. Did he delete it? Yeah, no, he scavenged it, I think. It's quite a lot of resources, which is quite kind of common early tier 2, so now you need to spend it, get some heroes out, get some units out. He did not forget to get the unit cap increase earlier, so you can actually get a unit out now. What does he go for? Economy upgrades and bionics, targeters, and nothing on this one. So he will have quite a lot of upgrades to go for. Getting all his resources spent in a second. Nice. Now the long fangs are here. And do we have tier 2 going? Tier 2 almost done for Steel Legion, so this is where it becomes difficult for 13th company to face off the first vehicles and stuff, but we will see what Vrax is going in tier 2. For now it's more hoses just hitting a building here, which is kind of funny if you ask me, like poking this building until it dies. Pew pew. And yeah, down it goes, and with it quite a sizable amount of the economy. Yeah, now plasma guns on these fellows. You can get up to 2, I think, in tier 2. The special weapons also increase with the tech advantage. Now we have Grey Slayers. The best is to first get the squad members up, because they are so cheap, and every squad member is a heavy bolter for you. So they probably, if they really want to stay in range combat, will easily kill the Wrath Riders. The Wrath Riders have now the problem that they are kind of pinpoint between the long fangs and stuff and the Grey Slayers here. Grey Slayers getting for some melter guns as well, anticipating some vehicles. The long fangs did go down actually, which is sad news. Tier 2 should be done by Steel Legion, so I'm just expecting something. Infantry health upgrade, so they kind of sticking to the Wrath Riders, and you have Lieutenant Colonel here. Not sure if this is a wise engagement here. I mean, yes, you have these smoke shells and everything, but the turrets from Steel Legion are nothing to yeah, should I say, nothing to joke about. So you would probably want to be out of their firing line for a bit, and maybe attack from the southern edge where there's no turrets. Would be probably more wisely, but yeah, hindsight is 2020. We see the whole map, the players do not see it, do not forget this all the time. And yeah, maybe a grenade or two, if they are off cooldown, would be really nice. I mean, he used smoke shells here to stay, and there goes another grenade. Yeah, using the grenades for 13th Company is very important. This guy gets absolutely murdered by the Lieutenant Colonel here. So the question is, what squad do you go? I mean, he loses quite a lot of models, losing probably a squad in a second if he stays in this engagement for longer. It's probably the reinforcement costs the mounts here. The Wolf Lord coming in. I mean, the Wolf Priest would be a nice addition. The hero unit, the tier 2 hero unit is really strong. Ooh, but there comes Stormtroopers. Are they infiltrated? They are not infiltrated, so he did not go for the infantry specialization, at least for now. But yeah, I think there's nothing really 13th Company can do against these Stormtroopers. Yes, they can go melee, but yeah, they are reduced in numbers, so it's now horses and Stormtroopers. So yeah, this is GG's here. Valiant effort in the early games. This one guy deciding not to die, just standing here, being a monument of his heroism. Really nice guy. Is this Jon Snow? Probably. Refusing to go down. We have a counter attack here with some scavenging going on, but there's like, when there's one squad of Stormtroopers, there's probably a second and a third one on the way as well. These guys, yeah, this is the mobility problem. We now have the Wolf Priest and the Wolves of Fenris. The Wolf Priest coming in, but as I say, a little too late. Maybe he should have not get the oh yeah, he's using his ability. Look at it go. This is like the Chaplain ability in an AoE, but it's too late. Instead of going for all the economy upgrades in tier 2 and more or less banking his money in that, he should have maybe gotten at least the Wolf Priest. The Wolves of Fenris themselves over here are relatively cheap and mobile. You can get them up later on as well, but the Wolf Priest himself with his plasma pistol and his mace and ability and whatnot would have been a great addition in the previous fights. So yeah, as I said, the transition in tier 2 and later than tier 2 is the problem for 13th Company right now. But yeah, it's not over yet, I guess. I only see one Storm Squirrel squad still. Not sure why there is not a second one or third one. 13th Company can only field infantry in the first 3. No, not technically true. They have these Wolves of Fenris are demon armor in tier 2, and in tier 3 you can get the well-known bikes, which got actually nerfed, so they aren't as fearsome as they were before. And then in tier 4 you get the good old vehicles, the Dreadnought, the Siphon, the Predator and whatnot. So we now have one squad of Longfangs, 2 squads of Grey Slayers, 1 squad of Wolves of Fenris and a Wolf Priest going here toe to toe against these Stormtroopers being busy capturing a critical location, Jesus. And 2 squads of Wrath Riders. So this is some decision making error here. Getting the most powerful unit, capping a critical location is probably not the wisest choice. The Wolf Priest joins the Wolves of Fenris, which I think do not benefit from the regeneration he gives them, which will be fixed in the next version, for example. Yeah, a lot of grenades on these Stormtroopers. The Stormtroopers have a problem that, look at it, the building time for them, for the reinforcement speed for them is really low, and they cost power quite a lot. So yeah, they are dying. If they are losing models, they are not easily replaced, so they are, how should I say, very in danger of squad wiping. We have now 2 Iron Priests coming in, scavenging the hell out of these listing posts. Almost going down here, should focus it to be honest. But yeah, there's a lot going on here. There are horses against wolves, against Grey Slayers, against Longfangs. There's, yeah, when do you see wolves against horses? Jesus, this is some fantasy shit going on here, Jesus. But yeah, the wolves stay strong. And actually killing the horses? What is your favorite animal? Which would you favor here? The horses or the wolves? Yeah, and now finally we get the second squad of Stormtroopers. As I said, I was waiting for it. Go for 3, go for the maximum of 3, and the 13th Company will suffer in the end. Oof, 1 horse. And it gets back up again. Jesus, got flinked in the air by the Wolf Priest over there. More horses coming in. Don't know where to go. The Longfangs are allowed to fire, which is unheard of. Jesus, these Wrath Riders here Rough Riders are goners, I guess. Jesus. Did he go for the commander upgrade? The commander upgrade increases the durability of your Iron Priest as well. But we have Yarrick, and if I learned anything, Yarrick is a tanky mother trucker here. Can use his field, a refractor field, which makes him take no damage. It's not like reducing damage or anything. Oh, it does reduce damage, okay. I was like, he wasn't getting shot for a second, so Jarek is over there. Wolf still chasing the Stormtroopers, which probably got hit by the Wolf Priest ability. We now have Storm Claws as well. But what's the tech progression? Do we have any tech progression for the Steel Legion? No. Okay, interesting. Now it looks like the Sardines Company is winning. I'm not really sure what is going on here. Jesus, I was calling the game already for Sardines Company, and they clawed their way back with the Wolves of Fenris and the Wolf Lord and whatnot. They still only have like 4 squads, one of which is in the middle here, which is probably the Stormclaws. Stormclaws can be deep strikes. 2 squads of Stormclaws, and now all the Iron Priests in the world coming in, probably scavenging this listing post over here. Damage it takes from scavenging isn't the greatest, but the economy you get from it is really the important point here, because then you can get more upgrades. He's tier 3 now, so Wolfen are on the way, I guess. Another bionics upgrade for the existing units, very well, a good choice as well. But if I would choose, Jesus, this wolf is what is going on with this? Okay, little spastic wolf here. If I would go for anything, I would go for Wolfen, given that they are not the strongest compared to, let's say, Possessed. Something we also figured out for the 7.0. It's the armor type. They have demon armor, whereas Possessed have, I think, heavy armor, heavy infantry or something like that. Yeah, it's, they get the armor type of Possessed Marines to match them in survivability, because demon armor for a tier 3 unit isn't a greatest thing to have. But yeah, we have now sustained combat here on this side. I'm not sure if probably a counter-attack of some sorts would have been a good choice for Steel Legion, because fighting these angry wolves and Stormclaws and whatnot in head-on, probably not the wisest choice. I'm not sure which doctrine he got, because he hasn't gotten any doctrine-specific units. He could have gone for the infantry doctrine and infiltrated the Stormtroopers, which would help them quite a lot, given, okay, maybe not that much, because almost all the heroes and squad leaders for 13th Company are detectors, but they need to get rather close, and the Stormtroopers have quite a long range. We now have melter guns research, so these Longfangs could, melter guns I say, melter bombs, these Longfangs now can use melter bombs. But yeah, we have Wolves of Fenris with Stormclaws, and yeah, Stormclaws going down in this very moment, so yeah, let's see how they get replaced. Still, fighting within these Tarantula turrets is probably not the wisest choice. Maybe you should turn back and just keep these points and be annoying, because staying in here for longer times is not the wisest choice. I mean, they are now focusing the Wolf Priest here, which is probably good, because the damage they do is mostly anti-infantry, but yeah, now we have missiles firing and melter bombs going in. What is going on here? Another Iron Priest, I guess. There it goes, probably scavenging this sad Tarantula turret, and now we have the Stormclaws having their jetpacks researched as well. Wow, now a full-on tier 3 fight for 13th Company. It is kind of ridiculous, I'm only tier 1. Yeah, but that's up to you. You are tier 2, to be honest. You had Storm deep striping Stormtroopers. Mr. Vrax, another dancing wolves here. Okay, another flying horses. Oh no, tier 2, yeah. So probably not the faction he plays the most, to be honest. Sources are nuts. They really are. And they're really nuts in range combat, which is something I wouldn't see here. Another horse flying in the air. Come on, give them. Sorry, another smack. What is going with this? It's a zinc kill from the Rough Riders causing this spastic thingy over here, and we have now, wow, zinc kills of these Rough Riders are absolutely amazing. And they're still holding on. And now there's only one squad left. What's going on? What the heck is going on? Isn't rebuilding? You're getting more Stormclaws, getting enhanced targeters. You need a second barracks, my friend. He has a second HQ. You need. Why do you get tier 2 in this one? It doesn't make sense. Don't go tier 2 in this one. Attack with this one, build here with this one. This is nonsense. Yeah, a second barracks is very good, but this no, just no, don't do it. Stormclaws coming in, and Grey Slayers with Wolf Priests are here, but you need more units. You need more units, and you do not need a second HQ getting a freaking tier 2 upgrade. This maybe just some I don't know. This doesn't make any sense. He has killed all of the map. He needed to probably cap these points actually and get some booby trap points and at least capping them. He has quite a lot of income, I have to say, for Furnace Company, because he got the second HQ, which is more or less suggested for them, as you can get it rather early. Getting now all the upgrades in the world, getting now more Stormclaws. You got all the Stormclaws in the world, I guess. And in tier 3 I would have liked to see some Wolfen and maybe some bikes, given that they aren't the strongest right now, and Wolfen as well, but yeah, doing like something. Is there now 3? 1, 2, 3? Aren't they limited to 2? Or getting their bigger limit once you get the infantry doctrine? Because I thought they were limited to 2, these fellows, these rough riders. More targeters here, another tier 2 for no real reason. Getting now long fangs. Yeah, you would need more heroes, I guess. You are tier 3, you can get the tier 3 hero. The librarian equivalent is the chaplain equivalent, and you have the force commander equivalent with the wolf priest. The wolf lord. Wolf lord would have been a good thing to get back as well, in my mind. And yeah, probably getting a tier 4 actually instead of getting another tier 2. But yeah, I'm not going to answer that one too much, but he's getting another squad cap increase, which allows him to get another squad here. So this is quite a lot of stuff. Now heading into the enemy base, but yeah, this is the end. There's no radar tower anymore, so there's no way to tech up for Sea Legion getting more pioneers. But yeah, this is all she wrote. What a topsy-turvy game. Jesus, Rex didn't choose the right units. If I can say so, some more stormtroopers would have been great earlier on. Same for Rex. Some earlier wolf priests would have also been very good. But yeah, in the end, mistakes were made on both sides. Very good plays were made for both sides. So it was a good game nevertheless. So yeah. Kudos to the players as usual, and yeah, thanks for watching guys, and see you in the next video. Bye bye!